Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 12th of October. Now, I am here with my doggos, guys. I've got Sophie here crashed out and I've got Sprocket here crashed out. Oh, they're both tired this morning. It's a little bit too windy outside to shoot a video, so I decided to come in here so the dogs can chill out with me. First off, I just wanted to say thanks, guys, for all your wonderful comments, your likes, and all your support with my channel. It's a funny little channel. We've built a little community here of like-minded people who are pretty much on the same page. As we know, the censorship is getting crazy, so we only touch lightly on the jab wheel experience because it's you're not really seem to be allowed to talk about that anymore. So I just want to thank you guys for that. Look, and yesterday I got a new iPad. So my daughter's been transferring all my everything over onto my iPad. And when I got home, I couldn't open anything, so I couldn't really reply to a lot of your comments. So I went into my computer and I started doing them on my studio page because I get comments all over the place, guys. As we know, I call it SpewTube. They don't put all my comments together. They only put a handful under the video. Then they go and put them in my studio, and then some of them just get taken away. I don't know where they go, down the black hole of comments. We know that happens. There's a history of that on my channel. So if I haven't replied to you, I'm not being rude. I just haven't seen them. It was very frustrating last night when I was on the computer too, because I was replying to some of your comments. Sue, I was actually in the middle of replying to yours and it vanished. Everything vanished. What I was typing and your comment vanished. And then I think there was even a few comments underneath that vanished. So I went in and I've searched, I've reloaded, I've rebooted, I've done everything, and their comments still aren't there. So it's very frustrating. That's for sure. Anyway, enough of that. We know how SpewTube works. So apologies, anyone, if I haven't replied to your comment. You could say pretty much YouTube's controlling all of that, aren't they? So apologies. The other thing is, guys, I went to do the vote this morning. As our voting polls have been open for the yes-no vote, the Indigenous Voice to Parliament vote, the yes-no vote. So I thought I'd better go and do my vote and contribute to the big referendum. And you cannot believe this. How's the synchronicity, guys? I've been playing Spotify in my car all morning, been driving around, gone and got coffee, you know, playing all sorts of songs. You know, my variety, my liked songs in Spotify. Get in the car at my hubby's work. And we're off to just head down to do our vote. And guess what song came on? The Voice. What are the chances of The Voice? I didn't put that on. I did not put The Voice on. And so the whole drive to the voting poll, I've got the John Farnham The Voice song playing, which is the anthem for the yes vote. And I just let it play because I was like, well, why has the universe delivered that song? As we all know here, synchronicity is very powerful. And I was just listening to the words and I thought, we have and the words in that are like, we have the chance to turn the pages over. We can write what we want to write. We can make cat lists before we get much older. Like all the words in that song, like I said to you guys, that was the song for our protest marches. When all the mandates and the jab wheel event was going on. So it felt like it had kind of been stolen from us. So yeah, it was just a weird synchronistic experience that I thought, yeah, we're still fighting for freedom, aren't we? So I better go and make my vote. To me, it was actually reiterating that, yeah, go and make your vote. Go and make your vote. So weird. So weird. Anyway, not weird to us because we know how synchronicity and vibration works, don't we, guys? Oh my God. It still surprises you though when it actually happens, doesn't it? You kind of still go, huh? Like, how does the universe just deliver everything to precision timing? It's pretty incredible. Hey, anyone found their circus tent yet? I haven't. So who's going to be the first one to find the red and white circus tent for the clown show? That's our manifesting this week, guys, a circus tent. Cheers, everyone. I've got my coffee. Sprocket's a little bit brighter today. I know he doesn't look it, but his eyes have got colour back, and I put him on a little bit of Metamucil. Sandy, my girlfriend, that's my doggy whisperer, did a little healing session on him yesterday. I know you're all concerned about Sprocket. And she did get that lower intestines might be a little bit jammed up. And being middle-aged, you kind of sometimes need a bit more fibre and roughage in your diet. So we're kind of putting him on a little bit of Metamucil just to see if we can cleanse out his bowel a little bit. And we've changed his whole diet. But I have booked him into the vets next week, guys, as well. So, and even Sophie's got to go and have her shot for her grass allergy. So I booked her in as well. And then yesterday, of course, I picked up her foot because her feet get really itchy and she gnaws at them. And all her skin was flapping on her foot. So now I've been putting antiseptic cream on her foot. So never boring with my doggos. You know that it isn't. If I'm not refereeing their bone arguments, I'm sorting out their... I don't even know what I'm sorting out, guys. Sorting out myself, I think. Anyway, just to keep you up to date with the dogs. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. That would be great. Hit those like buttons, guys. And feel free to comment down below. We all chat to each other here and find out what's going on around the rest of the world, because often the mainstream media doesn't exactly tell us. And just to continue with a little bit of admin here in Oz, I'll get to the reading in a sec, guys. They're still calling out why the police are not stopping the protests here in Australia. We've now got the Israel people rising up big time, and they're quite aggressive in their stance against the JEWS. I won't say it because we know that's probably a big trigger algorithm word. So now the JEWS people are getting frightened and scared and feeling uncomfortable now. So already in Australia, we've got the division. I know it's happening in London, UK. The war has created division globally yet again. But this time, how can they blame Putin? Because he's not involved in this one. Or is he? We don't know. But the police have just put up fences and barricades so the people can still protest. Like, we can't even stand up and protest for our freedom and our rights as people, but they will allow division protests and things to carry on. So a lot of questions, a lot of stuff happening in Australia that people are getting ticked off about, guys, just to keep you up to date. I think that's all I've got. All right, let's get straight into the reading, guys, and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting that we have to take real pride in who we are now. Now, we've been talking a lot here. I've been talking about my automatic right that I did a few videos ago. Go look for that, guys, if you haven't seen it yet. It's got automatic right written on the title. We talked about the star seeds, and we speak a light language, and we have this really bright light that people can't kind of see the real us, because it's like we're too bright. People don't understand us. I keep getting that all the time. Hang on, where am I going with this? Wait on. Yes, we have to have real pride in ourselves and who we are. As light beings, light workers, we're here for a purpose. We're on a mission. I think by now most of us realize that we are. We've got jobs to do, and we're focused on the task at hand, guys, which is, apart from helping others to awaken and to shine the spotlight, our spotlight lighthouse beam onto the truths, we're also here to also protect ourselves. And I keep saying that we've got to put ourselves into the hibernating cave like the bear at the moment and really protect ourselves. So that's an important part of our process as well, is not only to shine this light and help glow everything up by exposing the truths, I guess you could say, but we also have to protect ourselves. See, we've worked too hard, guys, to go backwards. We've worked too hard to drop our backpacks, release the stresses from the past. We're still dealing with these ailments and bits of, I call them glass fragments in our bodies, that we're trying to pass through, the last little bits of hurts, pains, things that we might be still carrying in our bodies, old feelings and emotions that have, well, like the right said the other day, the automatic right, like barnacles that have attached to us as we've sailed through life. Well, we still have to kind of protect ourselves, because we don't want to be getting more barnacles attaching to us, and we don't want to be taking on other people's energy either. It's important that we stay strong. It's like I always say to you guys, if someone, this is an example, if someone's got depression over here and you're trying to help them, you have to keep yourself really strong and stable, because if you get dragged into that same kind of negative, depressing energy, how's anyone going to rise up? What you're wanting to do is stay up in your frequency so you can help to sort of pull them out and take them up into a higher vibration. So that's why I'm getting this. It's very important that we keep our strength, our power, and protect ourselves. That's why. So we can help others, because if we go downhill again, which most of us have been downhill, downtrodden, I would say most of us have suffered through trauma, grief, dark night of the soul, depression, suicidal thoughts, so many things. I would say probably 99.9% of us out there, if you're watching my channel, have been through some sort of event that has changed us dramatically. And it might have been over time too. Sometimes it's not just quick like that, because we mature into our wisdom and knowledge as well. And that's what the awakening is. It's about discovering who you are at the core of your being. And when you realize that and let go of everything else, it's such a peaceful and different way of living, isn't it? You just don't harbor the resentments and the hurts and the old feelings of the past anymore. And it allows you to kind of breathe again. That's what I'm getting. So it's very important that we do that. We also protect ourselves. Oh, gosh, there's so much going on here. Hang on a minute. All right, let's keep going. I just got to have some tea, guys. I'm getting Germany is rising. God, we've had Germany so much over the last year. I just still feel like Germany's rising. See, Germany would have just had, or they'd be having their Oktoberfest, wouldn't they, at the moment? So there's probably a lot of joy. You think of an Oktoberfest, like all the joy and the fun and the beer stein events and the singing and the happiness. And you imagine that vibration, how that's lifting people. See, this is what people want in Germany. So I do feel there could be protests in Germany. People fighting back, people striking, people standing up. They're finding their power again in Germany. I hope so. But it's about vibration. See, you think of, as we know here, the joy frequency, the love, the laughter, all the happiness. It's a different frequency. It raises people up so they can stand on mountains, like the Josh Groban song. It raises people up. And if you get enough people having joy, which is probably what the Oktoberfest is bringing to people, some great fun times and memories, and probably some tourists into the country as well in Germany, it's changing the frequency. So I do feel like in Germany, there's a lot of shifting going on, where people are starting to, well, it's like fighting back with their energy, I guess you could say, because they want joy in their life. They don't want to go back. I always say it. They don't want to go back to those horrific memories of their past, which, as we all know here, which I don't even have to mention, was just so horrifying to many worldwide as well. Germans don't want it. They want happiness and joy-filled life moving forward. So I do feel there's a big vibrational shift in Germany. All right. I'm getting visuals of people tinkering under their bonnets of their cars. People are tinkering under their bonnets of their cars. And what I'm getting here is there's the changing of the car industry now. I feel, and this is what I'm getting, around unleaded petrol cars that are coming off. They're showing me on the conveyor belts, like, you know how the cars go through the production line. They're showing me that there's a lot of tinkering and changes under the bonnets now. See, they're making it harder. This is what I'm getting. There's going to be certain rules, regulations. Things have to be ticked off now under the bonnets of cars, because, of course, they're trying to change everything to eco-friendly cars now, as we know, for the renewable future that we're all being directed into. So I do feel like under the bonnet, so this would be engine changes. There's changes coming around the engines. See, let's get realistic. Everyone isn't going to go to Lecky cars in like a period of 5-10 years. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So meanwhile, they're tweaking things under the bonnets to improve, I guess you could say, the gas emissions. I don't know how they're going to do this, but to improve the efficiency of the cars. So if you're not compliant, say your car hasn't been through this certain process and you're not compliant and you bought your car, say 20 years ago, you might find that it might get pulled off the road because it hasn't got the specific requirements, meaning diesel, unleaded, etc. I do feel like that. There's going to be this tweaking of the cars. Because as we know, the infrastructure for the Lecky cars, and that's what Sushi discovered and everyone else, Chris Bowen here in Australia, the infrastructure is not there. Their Lecky car goals are unrealistic for the renewables. And, like I keep saying, no one's got the money to put solar panels on their roof, to get all the charging stuff in their houses and God knows what else. So that's what I'm getting. There's this tweaking under the bonnet that you've got to have. It's like you've got to have a certification to say that your vehicle has passed this specific standard now. That's what I'm getting. But this would be off the production line. So it'll kind of be, it'll be moving forward. There will be changes in the car industry. Pretty big changes, I would say, as well. It's around the efficiency of the running of like the motor. That's just what I'm getting. And you have to have that certification. And if you can't prove that it's not certified, well, you're highly likely to be like pulled off the road, or it means that obviously your emissions aren't great. Oh, we're kind of getting back to the credit scoring and all that, aren't we? So if you've got your certification or whatever, big tick of approval for you, you might get to go on your big holiday after all. We know where it's all heading, don't we, guys? So I am seeing that tinkering under the bonnet. Something's changing around the unleaded petrol cars. And it's not just about everyone moving to Lecky cars, because we know people can't afford electric cars. Not everyone. It's the maintenance as well. It's not just buying the car. It's the maintenance, isn't it, of everything you've got to keep up with. And thanks you guys for mentioning the, was it you, Taffy? Somebody mentioned to me about there was another incident at a long-term airport about one of the batteries or something for the electric cars caught on fire and ruined a heap of cars, just like here in Oz down under that happened a few weeks ago. Thanks for that, guys, and sharing those stories, because it confirms to a lot of us. And of course, all covered up. Didn't they say it was a diesel car or something? We all know it wasn't. Oh, they try and pull the wool over everybody's eyes, but not on this channel, guys, because we're the BS detectors and we see through all the garbage with our super X-ray vision, with our like spy X-ray vision glasses that we seem to have on all the time, don't we? Oh my God. Oh, at least we have some laughs, guys. Look, the world is really laughable at the moment. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, enough of the Lecky car event. It's just too much, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Now the latest here is that they're going to have really serious heavy fines on the old e-scooters up here in Queensland. People are getting bloody knocked over and knocked out, and they go like they're clappers, don't they? So that's the latest now, the heavy fines, because people are driving around on electric scooters like crazy people. So we know they'd want the electric scooters and electric bikes in the 15-minute cities. So they're going to have like, I guess, speed limits, or have a restriction on the actual e-bike and e-scooter. Oh, in Wales, I'll bring that in, Louise, so you can only do 20 miles per hour, is it? Maybe that's what they're going to do with the cars. Restrict the speed limits. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me if that was what they were thinking. Oh, all right. Hang on. Sorry about the snoring. I put Vicks on Sprocket. His chest just then, so he has a good sleep. He's very loud though, isn't he? Gosh, do you guys remember in the early days, guys, when we were all here on my videos, we talked about us having these Top Gun like bomber jackets, and we had patches all over them, didn't we? We had all sorts of patches. Staying in my truth patch. If you're new here, we have some crazy like visuals that we kind of get given by the guides. But today I'm getting this super patch. It's like it's like a star patch that we're gonna have to put on our jackets now, and it's the I am fully awake patch. I am fully awake patch. And it's something that we've earned the I'm fully awake patch. So if you're on my channel here, I'm guessing that you're fully awake now and you realize all the BS, garbage and lies that we've been getting fed for pretty much the last 4 years, and continue to be fed by mainstream media, government, etc., all the above. We've got the I'm fully awake patch, and it's got like 2 eyes on it as well, like eyes like wide open. I'm just getting this visual of 2 eyes and I'm fully awake, and it's like a big yellow star. It's like a face in a star with I'm fully awake. Well, sometimes we're not fully awake because we have a lot of our ailments and we don't get a lot of sleep and we're often very tired. But guys, I got sleep right through the night again. And you know why? Because I went back on the valerian root tea. I couldn't get it for a bit because the health shop sold out. And now I'm back on, I put it in my sleep tea at night in a diffuser. So don't write off and forget about valerian root tea. I've been sleeping right through from 12 till 6 till the alarm goes. It's so good. How good is sleep? Oh my God. Anyway, getting back to, we are fully awake. So I've got the bug eyes on this patch. So we've earned this, guys. We've earned the new patch of being fully awake. Hang on a minute. Let's see where else we go. Oh, for some reason they're giving me that Stevie Nicks song. Is it Fleetwood Mac? Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. I don't know the rest of that song, but like they can tell us any sort of lies now. Oh, a few come to mind, guys, don't they? As we've been talking about here this week, the petrified aliens and perhaps the Indian moon landing just do come to mind. I'm getting that. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. See, they can tell us all sorts of lies, but because we've got the wide awake patch now, fully wide awake patch, we see through it all. We see through it all. See, we know the difference between truth and lies. Basically, that's the difference of being awake. You see the difference between the truth and what a lie. So I've got that song, Tell Me Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies. I'm sure it's by Stevie Nicks, isn't it? A Fleetwood Mac. Hang on, let's see what else we get around this. And it's the guides are saying to me, we're also unperturbed. Is that the word? Unperturbed, meaning not affected at all, about anything that's like being dished out now. Whatever the government's dishing out to us, all the lies, BS and garbage, it doesn't really have an effect or an impact on us anymore. Like I keep saying to you guys, if nothing else, we just have a laugh at it. To us, it is a big giant clown show circus tent event. That we just see as totally ridiculous. I think we would all agree with that. So we're not even affected by it, but we even know there's more to come. So we kind of expect it. It's like we just expect it. So, oh yeah, here we go. And now, of course, we've got which I'm not saying is a great thing, the Israel war event going on, being fed to us. And as we know, they only feed us what they want to on mainstream media, etc. So we even see that as like, well, where's this all going? Now, what are they going to blame the Israel war on? Are they going to, we know they're going to, we know. And of course they're going to pour money into all these things. We know all our taxpayer money is going to go towards all of this. And of course, like Ukraine, got, a lot of our taxpayer money. I think Biden's still giving it to them, isn't he? And all that. Sushi is, isn't he? Well, that's what's going to start happening now. But I guess the question that most of us here, because we are fully wide awake, we do wonder whose pockets this is all lining. Because I don't think it's going to the war-torn countries. And that's just my opinion. As I say, guys, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. Take from them what you choose. But I do feel like a lot of us here on this channel think that a lot of this stuff that's going to war is lining somebody's pockets, and it's usually not the little people who are actually the ones suffering. It's usually the leaders who are controlling all the, all it's saying like the Swiss bank accounts, when you put money in banks offshore and that all the wealthy try and hide their money. Well, I'm getting that a lot of the money that's going to the war-torn countries is lining the wealthy and elite's pockets. And I think that'd be pretty much a fact, I would think. Like, do we even know there's money going to buy tankers and all that kind of stuff? No one knows, because you never see it. Plus, the other thing that is always questionable is, why did Biden leave all the, speaking of America here, why did Biden leave all the tankers and all that for the Taliban and all this? It's just, nothing makes sense, does it, when it comes to war? Pretty much. It just, anyway, enough of me prattling on. So I am getting that. It's lining the pockets of the, we know it is. That's being wide awake, guys. Seeing the truth behind the story. See, someone like a newsreader, for example, can sit on the news and go, wah, this and that. But we actually, somehow, I don't know how, we get the true story coming through in the energy. So we know they're lying. We can just pick up on it like that. We know that's not the true story. We know that's just what the narrative they're feeding us. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Oh, the snoring's getting louder, Sprocket. Poor little boy. He's absolutely wrecked my beautiful man. I love my doggies. I know you guys love my doggies. Thanks for loving my doggies. I really appreciate all your kindness around my pets and my blind cat and my doggies. Oh my goodness. Never boring in this household. Oh, Sophie, you all right? Oh, she's even tired too. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting Australia. Ooh, but this sounds quite positive. It sounds like Australia's going to find a way clear. Sounds like the fog's clearing in Australia. Christ, I bloody hope so. The fog's clearing. Oh, the snoring's a little distracting, isn't it? Hang on. That's all they're giving me. They're just saying the fog's clearing in Australia. What does this mean, I wonder? I hope it means what it means. What I think it means. Oh, I hope so. But things are becoming clearer in Australia. See, I think a lot of people in Oz are realising that the yes vote is not going to be a positive thing. It's going to cause great division. We know that it is. And it's going to change the constitution, which is going to change everything. And it's a giant land grab. And all big corporate's going to come in and take over. So people have started to do their bit of research. Because old Elbo hasn't told anyone about what the yes vote actually is. People just think it's about giving Aboriginals and Indigenous a say in their country and decision-making process moving forward. We've already got 11 people in Parliament that work with the Indigenous. And I would say at least half that I know of are voting no. They're all voting no. It's so interesting, isn't it? Hey guys, just reminds me, I've been watching this SAS show. You know SAS, those really elite army shows where they do the really extreme boot camp army training thing, and they run celebrities and all that, sports people and all that through it. We've got one on TV here at the moment, and Ant is the actual guy that does it, and they're so good. And the purpose of those shows, SAS, is they break, well, the SAS training, they break people down to their core and then they rebuild them back up to see who's like really strong. And last night they had, night before, they had this girl on called Cocaine Cassie. And she was the girl who got done for the cocaine in Colombia. And she had to go to prison for like 5 years in Colombia. God, could you even imagine? She was silly. She was a mule. She got sort of trapped and her friends sort of half set her up, and it was all disaster. But anyway, she went on this show to kind of prove herself. And she actually ended up pulling herself off it because she got overwhelmed in the end. But the SAS guy, Ant, just said something really good to her because she kept just feeling that was her label, like Cocaine Cassie. And it just reminded me of what a lot of us have probably been through in our lifetime. Like, we've been labelled conspiracy theorists. We've been tinfoil hat wearers. Not that we care anymore, do we? Flat earthers, you know, the whole, or nutters. We've been called everything. But he said to this girl, you're not, when she was leaving, he grabbed her and he said, you're not Cocaine Cassie anymore. I want you to move forward. You don't belong back there. You don't belong back there. And I thought, wow, that's like the best advice I'd heard in ages. And it just made me think of all of us guys, that we don't belong back there. We don't belong back. And see, that's why we've got to keep moving forward, guys, because we can't stay stuck in feelings of anger, resentment about what happened to us with all the mandates and the jab wheel and all this kind of stuff that's gone on and the way people treated us. We can't stay there. We've got to keep, this is our life. We've got to take the reins and keep moving forward. And I just thought it was great advice. We don't belong there. We never belonged there, did we? But we knew that, see, and we fought and fought to get out and get our freedom back, that feeling of freedom. And I just really wanted to share it with you because I think it was a really valuable it was just a valuable thing that he said to her. You don't belong back there. That's not who you are. And that's not who we were. See, that happened to us, but it doesn't define who we are. That's not who we are. Yes, we didn't. And you know, I also heard this morning, I watched a brief little video. It was actually in Canada. Was it Danielle? Oh, you guys might be able to help me with this. I didn't get her last name. Danielle, is she the one in, what's that place where you've actually got, is it Alberta? Oh, sorry, I've gone blank. In Canada. And she was actually saying that the most discriminated people that she's seen for a long time is the unjabbed. And I would have to agree with that. It's the worst lot of discrimination she has seen in her lifetime. And I think that's right. I think you guys would agree with that too. Look, even if you've had a few jabs and you're here on my channel, welcome, welcome. We welcome anyone. We never cared if anyone got jabbed. It was a personal decision. But when we got vilified and ostracized, that's when it became very challenging for us because we were removed from society and seen as outcasts and seen as dirty people who were letting the team down. I'm sure it was her. It's Alberta, isn't it? Something like that. Alberta? I think it's Alberta. No, it's not Atlanta. No, it's Alberta, I think. Atlanta? No, Alberta. Danielle. And she just said that. And I thought she's exactly right. We have been the most discriminated people in the last 4 years, haven't we? Even if you've been vaccine injured too, you were discriminated because you couldn't speak out against all this. Everyone just got squashed. Horrible. Interesting journey. So I thought that was interesting too. So I thought that was really good what they said on SAS. Don't stay stuck there, guys, is really what he was saying. It's not who you are. It's not who you are. And we're not there anymore, that's for sure. But yeah, I thought it was really good advice. Keep moving forward like you're not there. And he said to her, you're not Cocaine Cassie anymore, you're Cassie. And that's like us. We're not conspiracy theorists anymore. I'm just Chrissy. And you're just Sue or Martin or, God, everybody here that watches my channel. Addie. John. Everyone. We're just who we are, aren't we? Like, you know, we're not a conspiracy theorist that's been labelled a conspiracy theorist. We're actually the wide awake ones. All right. How about we pull some cards now, guys, I think. Let's see what we've got. I'll pull some Doreen Virtues. I know you love them. Oh, look at Sophie. She's tired out, isn't she? Let's see what we get. I don't know how they do those SAS training courses. Whew, it's overwhelming. The stuff they get them to do. Talk about test people, all right. No wonder they're the elite of the special forces and all that. Oh, so. Oh, that's funny. New beginnings. Yeah. Sophie. Shh. Sophie, stop. Stop licking. Sophie. Sophie. Good girl. Sorry, she's licking a sore foot. Yep, we do look for new beginnings all the time. New beginnings, we look for new things. We look for, oh, well, that's creativity, I guess, and passions too. Trying new things, new beginnings. It is like a new beginning for us, though, isn't it? When you wake up, it is a new beginning. I really feel that. You just feel so different in yourself listening. And I see that. You've got the pure white light and the angel guidance energy. It's listening for our guidance, listening to spirit, listening to what our body's telling us, our senses, what we're hearing, what we're knowing. what we're feeling. Feeling's another way of listening, really, isn't it? Oh, I can't show you that card. I'll show you the top half because there's boobies on it. I'll show you the top half. Freedom. I'll get one more because I can't show you the picture because it's got boobies on it. Freedom. That's been the aim of the game the whole time, hasn't it, for us guys, to fight for our freedom. And we did have to fight for our freedom. We really did. I surrender and release. We get that all the time, don't we? See, it's in our hands. By surrendering and releasing, you relieve the pain in your body. You don't have the resistance. It's that flow. Look at the flow in the water flowing. And that control is in our hands too. We have the ability to surrender and release, to take the pain out of our body. And that's probably to do with that last little bit of ailments that we've got. Let's do a healing, an angel healing card. Oh. These pop out really quickly, these cards. They're actually cute to shuffle. I quite like shuffling these. Some cards feel better than others, don't they? Determination. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. We're very determined, aren't we, guys? And when I think of most of us on this channel, apart from being determined, I'd say we have got good perseverance. We've got tenacity, that's for sure, and a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Which hopefully will lead to a positive outcome. You know, you've got to take it already, guys, that people are waking up. We know they are. It's awesome. It's just taken a long, long time. They might not have all woken up to the jab, Will. I always say that because mass psychosis, unfortunately, did take a lot of them into that hypnotic state. Let me see if there's anything else to close with today, guys. Gosh, it's very windy outside. Lucky I shot this inside. The wind's got worse. I'm getting that song again by Simply Red. We had it the other week. Turn it up, make it so loud it don't ever stop. No, 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 no. Turn it up. Meaning turn up our volume, turn up our frequency. Just keep turning it up. Turning up the joy, turning up the good feelings in our life. Just turn it up, full bore. You know, we get a lot of music here on this channel. I think we could all agree. We have to sometimes really turn it up and play it loud so we get the feelings of the music, the vibration. I was saying to you guys how much I love that song, Nights in White Satin, how it really affects me. I'm sure it affects a lot of you out there because a lot of you mentioned that too. It's one of those songs that just came out of the blue. I don't know how the guides even think of these things. I had not heard that song forever. And it just really does affect us. So any sort of music, just turn it up. It helps to turn our frequency up and keeps us in a good positive state. Sometimes music, doesn't matter what the music is, can be anything. But I am getting that song by Simply Red, Mick Hucknall, Turn It Up. Oh, I got that song wrong yesterday too, guys. Is it Ruby Tuesday? That's by the Rolling Stones. Sorry, guys, I went and looked it up. You know me, hopeless as. I get there in the end, thanks to you guys who help me all the time, matching the singer to the song. Oh, I'm getting a U2 song today, Angel of Harlem. Is that what it's called? Angel of Harlem. Isn't Harlem like a dodgy town or dodgy place? I don't know. We might have to go listen to that song today, but I am getting Angel. See, we're that white light kind of angel energy that's really emitting a bright light now. So I'm getting Angel of Harlem. We've got to go listen to that by U2. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, I love this song by U2, of course. One love, one life. They sing a version with Mary J or something her name is, and it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, check out both versions. I'll leave that version on my Facebook page, guys. One by U2. And there's also a film clip with the bison in it, isn't there? One life, one love, got to do what you should. Oh, I love that song. Great words in that song. Let's turn it up and play that song today. All right, I think I'm going to leave it at that today. I hope you're all going well. I hope you're not suffering too much with your aches and pains. I do empathize with you guys. I understand what it feels like. Don't forget the valerian root tea if anyone's struggling to sleep, because it has been helping me again. It just seems to work for me. Sleep is the best. I absolutely love it, guys. Oh my God, what's the world coming to when all you want is sleep? It's just getting sad, isn't it? Oh my God. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos. I'll say goodbye from Sophie. There's Soph. Oh, Sophie. She's not even talking with her tail today. See, she's not well either. And then there's Sprocket. Look, let's have a close up. You right, Sprock? Oh, they're both tired. Oh, poor puppies. I'll go and give them a huggy, hey, guys. All right, I'll say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everybody. Remember, subscribe if you haven't. Please go check out some of my videos, too. I've got 2024 predictions. I've done part 1 and 2. I've got a financial 2024 and a celebrity 2024. And please go check out that automatic right video as well. All right, take care. I'll say goodbye from Australia. Hit the like buttons as well, guys. And please comment down below. Fingers, YouTube will give them to me. Oh, dear. All right, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.